What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Just a Boy and His Camera. It's me, EJ, and we are doing What's Trending Now, episode 3. So this past weekend, Taylor Swift's concert film premiered and did this opening weekend numbers are in. And baby, so the industry thought that she would do 100 million, and she came just shy of it at 92.8 mil. That is still crazy. It's a movie of a concert, and I'm like, what? So when you add the global numbers, she is sitting at 123.52 million, and she is just behind Michael Jackson, who has the all-time record at about 190 mil. So I know she's probably going to surpass that. But in bigger news, I know what's bigger than that. Queen Bee herself was in attendance at the premiere. Now this is marketing genius, y'all. The fan bases have already been at each other's necks, pinning the artists against each other all summer long because their tours were massive right during the summer. Numbers don't lie. But they respect each other. And at least even just for the camera, they are supporting each other. So what? Fan bases, guess what? Go support also. Stop trying to put these women against each other. They're not in competition with each other. They are clearly dominating in their own respective lanes. And there's plenty of business for both women to be in. But furthermore, Beyonce ain't no dummy either. So in the picture of Taylor on her timeline, she posted a link to pre-sales for her own concert film that is coming out in December. What better way to capitalize than having a picture of Taylor Swift surfing around the net with your link to order tickets? Yes, this is why they are marketing geniuses and dominating the game, okay? But I do expect the numbers to keep climbing. You know, the first weekend you had to get all the kids out of the way. Now that them little screaming mofos who just don't have no reason, they just be screaming. Now that they out of the way, the adults will probably go and enjoy a nice cocktail listening to Taylor Swift and all her good little hits. As always, I love seeing mega superstars support each other instead of dragging each other's name through the mud. However, viewers, please, you can drag my name all up and down the mud, okay? Gets people Googling who is EJ and what the hell is he saying on this camera. I welcome it because what they say, all press is good press because they're going to Google and find out what they're talking about. And baby, yes, drag me. Let me go viral. Hell, it was working for Jason Aldean. Even with the controversy behind or surrounding Tried in a Small Town, his single is still charting on the Billboard Hot 100 in the top 40 for the last 12 weeks. Okay, so good press, all press. Okay, all press equals good press. Now, speaking of Billboard, because I wasn't going to bring up Billboard, but since y'all brought it up, I guess I can go ahead and talk about it. Rod Wave. If y'all have not got behind his music, streamed him, or even know who he is right now, this man came out swinging, TikTok and YouTube, made his first album, hit the top 10 of the Billboard. He released another one that hit number 2, and his last 3 albums of the 5 have landed at number 1. His music is good, and I just want to give him a shout out as my artist of the week because he is doing big things. So go check him out. His album just got knocked out of the number 1 spot for this upcoming chart by a veteran. So for 3 weeks, he's been holding it down. The number 4 spot has been interesting also the last couple of weeks as it's been the spot for the debut album. So last Doja Cat debuted it last week at number 4. Well, 2 weeks ago at number 4, and was replaced by Ed Sheeran's new album, Autumn Leaves, that found itself also debuting in the number 4 spot. So, hey, let's see, another album, number 4, if you can't be number 1, right? But who did take number 1 this week is no other than the veteran Drake. Drake has released 4 albums in the last 2 years, and they have all went to the #1 spot. Now, hate it, love it. I've heard a lot of things on social media for his last couple albums that they weren't good. His Ghostwriter quit. The sounding wasn't sounding. But whatever the case is, hate this man or love this man, he must have a loyal following, which y'all don't know in 2023 the word loyalty, because y'all be jumping ships like nothing. The house on fire, you gonna run. You ain't gonna stand your ground. Put the fire out. Don't be no bitch. No. But yes, his fan base must be very loyal because he has now racked up his 13th #1 album, which makes the top 4. That makes it now a top 4 because he's broke the tie with Taylor Swift. So now the Beatles hold at 19. Jay-Z comes up at 14, then Drake has his 13, Taylor has her 12, and then there's a tie for 5th place with the most #1 albums, with each artist having 11. So do y'all things. I need that type of loyalty, okay? Y'all support me too. And furthermore, about a loyal fan base, let me give a shout out to Taylor Swift. She has 9 albums currently on the Hot 100, and 6 of them are in the top 20. 2 of which of them are in the top 10. That is crazy that she has a fan base. She's either racking up new fans. That's amazing that these albums expanding a decade plus are all within the top 20, and that's astonishing. Okay, that's how you know you that bitch that caused all this conversation. That's what Beyonce said. Okay, and I know the media is like, "What's sick of Taylor? Taylor's everywhere," but she earned it. She is doing her thing, and she's once again a record extending stay at the #1 position on the Artist 100 chart by Billboard that's powered by Illuminate, that tracks the most popular artists across all genres. And Taylor has been #1 for the last 81 weeks. So yeah, keep causing that conversation, boo. You earned it. Do you? Hey, y'all make this conversation about me too. Let me trend #1 on YouTube for a day or two. I won't be mad. So Beyonce has officially been crowned, or her tour has officially been crowned the highest grossing tour by a solo artist, male or female, at about 580 million gross, right? Phenomenal. The Eras Tour has not officially released any numbers, so we don't know where Taylor actually sits on this list. But it's not about Taylor, it's not about Beyonce, it's about Miss Queen herself, Madonna. She opened, okay. Now, I know it takes a lot of planning for a concert. And I ain't saying, okay, I am saying, it ain't no coincidence that Miss Madonna is back on tour. She knew Beyonce and Taylor Swift's tours were going to be massive. And she probably thought, okay, they might outsell my Sticky and Sweet tour, which was she was #1 grossing tour for a female artist, but Beyonce just knocked her out of the #1 spot. So she's back on tour. It just kicked off in London over the weekend. And yeah, you tell me what you thinking, but I'm pretty sure she's trying to go and get that #1 spot back. But she got to do her thing and really do it, because Beyonce has proved that she's a powerhouse at 580 mil, and that's if she doesn't do another leg, she's just gonna keep racking to it. And when Taylor's numbers come out, she also probably crossed over that 500 million mark. So Madonna, you better work if you want to go back to #1. But let's see how that fares out. I've heard great reviews from the London opener. So we'll see how this celebration tour favors for Madonna. Speaking of pop royalty, the princess of pop, Miss Britney Spears, has gone on record to say that she wants to cover her own little, edition of Daddy Lessons from the Beyonce Lemonade album. Now, I ain't mad. I'm not mad at it. Like, Jay-Z, come on. She wants Jay-Z on the track also. And I'm saying, go for it, Jay. I can see some magic. Jay, I mean, I kind of just personally want to see it. I think it would be entertaining to see Britney Spears perform Daddy Lessons. And don't get it twisted. I mean, Rihanna and Britney teamed up for the S1.E3 remix, and it was an instant classic to include their performance at the award show. So I'm here for it. And put Beyonce on the track also, because it's about time that Beyonce and Britney recollaborate and team back up, because that Pepsi commercial with Pink just lives rent-free in my head. If y'all don't remember it, Google it. Pepsi, Britney, Beyonce, Pink. It's phenomenal. That's, when Super Bowl commercials were Super Bowling. That's my type of content. I hope y'all have enjoyed episode 3 of Just a Boy and His Camera, What's Trending Now with EJ. Look, this type of video, my videos are not overly produced. They're simple. You can watch me or listen to me while you do dishes, sort your laundry, file your taxes, budget your bank account, do your chores. Just put my little high-pitched voice on in the back, and I will entertain you and educate you and inspire you through laughter. So I appreciate you spending another, less than 15 minutes with me on my journey of doing my broadcast. Thanks for the support. Please remember to like, subscribe, follow, promote, comment. Help me out. And you can also find me on TikTok, Just a Boy and His Camera. You can, my Facebook fan page, Just a Boy and His Camera, is all active. So stand by, keep supporting, and I will be delivering more videos to include episode 2 of the remaining series in this broadcast. And until then, peace, love, and happiness, y'all. Good night.